Hey you guys, welcome back. My name is Allie. If you are new, thank you guys for being here and thanks for clicking on this video. Today is going to be a good video. It is my nighttime cleaning routine. And last time I did this video, you guys loved it. So I'm going to show you what our nighttime routine looks like now that we live in a new house, now that we have another kid, and things are just completely different since the last time I did this video. So hope you guys enjoy it. I also want to thank Seed for sponsoring today's video, and so later I'm going to show you my probiotic that I have been taking and loving lately. If you're new, I am a mom to 3 little ones ages 5 and under. Our 2 older kids are in school now, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But when you have little kids, your house gets so messy. So you guys are going to see a lot of mess. Everything I show you tonight is what we do every single night, because I like to reset my house and have it nice and fresh first thing in the morning to help us just set our day up for success. But it's amazing to me how we can wake up in the morning with a spotless house and it be completely trashed again. So I'm going to be cleaning mostly once the kids are in bed. It's just easier. I feel like sometimes when I'm cleaning while the kids are awake, it's a little bit counterproductive and it makes me just get a little frustrated if I'm being honest. So I'm going to do most of my cleaning at night. But one thing I do try and do before I put Emmy to bed is tidy up her room. She plays in here sometimes. She also, when she's not going to school, does quiet time in here, and so her room gets kind of messy. So Emmy started kindergarten this week, and she hasn't really, other than summer camp where she went to gymnastics summer camp, has not been away from us as often as she is now that she's going to school. And to be honest, the transition's been a little hard for her. She gets a little sad in the mornings, but every day the teacher says she was fine once you guys left. She had so much fun. So I am not worried about her. I know she's going to do fantastic, but it's definitely a transition. However, I will say I feel a huge sense of peace with her going. Whenever I pick her up and see her smiling face, and I just see our family getting into this nice routine and this nice groove, I just have this sense of peace, and I know that this is exactly where we're supposed to be right now because we prayed about it. If you've missed my other videos, I was originally going to homeschool this year, and I just felt this tugging on my heart to go a different direction. And so we're sending my kindergartner to school as well as my almost 3-year-old. He's in a pre-K2 class. He just goes 2 days a week, but it's been really great for our family. And this is only week 1, so everything's going really good. I always pick out Emmy's outfits the night before. That way I don't have to think about it in the morning. And also she knows what she is going to be wearing, so she can just hop out of bed and put her clothes on. Here's what we're having for dinner. I thought that I would show you really quickly how to assemble it. It's super easy, dump and go, which is my style. This is Santa Fe soup, and you can either make this with ground beef or with chicken, but I like to use rotisserie chicken because it's so easy. So the first thing I'm doing is taking the breast off of this rotisserie chicken and shredding it and putting it into a like a Dutch oven or a soup pot. These are my caraway pots. I love them so much. They're non-toxic and they are non-stick. And then from here on out, you just dump a bunch of stuff into the pot. Ranch seasoning, taco seasoning, bone broth, and a whole bunch of beans, pinto, kidney, black, a can of corn, and my brain was not working tonight, so I forgot to saute the onions in the pan or pot first, so I had to do it in a separate pan. And then I also forgot to show you guys me adding in a can of Rotel. And then we were keeping it simple tonight, but some yummy garnishes are sour cream, lime, avocado, cheese, cilantro, crumble up some corn chips. So I usually take my probiotic after dinner, and I've been using Seed's daily pre and probiotic. It's developed for systemic benefits that go beyond our digestive health. Inside each capsule, there's 24 strains, and it's formulated for digestive, gut, immune, and additional systemic benefits. The technology used is actually pretty cool. There's a capsule within a capsule, and this protects against stomach acid. And that means that the live probiotics are actually going to make it all the way through our intestines to where they need to be. There's a prebiotic outer capsule, and then there's a probiotic inner capsule. And then the last thing that I love about this company is that everything is sustainably delivered monthly. So the box that it comes in, the tray, the refill is all completely sustainable. Some components are home compostable, and then the glass jar that your probiotic comes in, you'll keep that for your monthly refills. I take my health seriously, not only for myself because I love feeling good, but because I have a family to take care of, and so I want to take care of the one body that I am given to the best of my ability. I really love non-toxic living and eating to nourish my body, and taking a good quality pre and probiotic just makes sense for me. I definitely noticed a difference when taking my Seed pre and probiotic. I noticed that my skin is supported, my digestive system is supported, and I overall just feel really good. Seed was awesome and gave my subscribers a discount. So you can get 15% off of your first month supply of Seed's Daily Symbiotic by using the code SimplyAllie15 at checkout. This is just real life. This is what our house looks like more often than not. And so this is why I have to clean it every night before the kids are in bed. Otherwise, we would wake up in the morning and I would just be grumpy from the get-go. So here it is in all its glory. Hudson is 8 months old and he is crawling everywhere. He never stays put anymore. So I think it's time to put his little, I don't know what it's called, activity mat. I think it's time to wash it and then put it back in storage. We're not sure if we're gonna have any more kids. I feel like we'll probably have at least one more, so I'll put that back up in the storage with the rest of all our baby stuff.
Knew from the first time I saw ya, you were not like the others, a cool kind of melody. You rattled my cage without warning, kept it up right till the morning, a new kind of ecstasy. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty neat, a different side of me, yeah.
moving on into the kitchen, you can tell my 3-year-old was in here. He ate cheese, dropped it on the floor. He had a lot of fun smashing a hard-boiled egg instead of eating it. We played with slime. I mean, you can definitely tell that kids live here, but this is the site that actually makes me happy. Some days it's frustrating, but I know one day I'm going to miss this, and so I'm not rushing this away at all. Most days I'll happily clean up little kids' messes once they've gone to bed. Some days it's tiring, I'll be honest. Some days it's frustrating when they smash eggs all over the table, but like I said, I know I'm going to miss this. This isn't going to be for forever. And these are the good old days. So here I am, cleaning up these messes for the 1,000,000th time, but I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Day by day got me shedding skin. The layers are peeled away. Got me moving through time and space. Your magic can't be erased.
I am showing you pretty much what I do every single night. I know it looks like a lot, and it is. But I have my husband home with me. He works from home with me, and we split a lot of the stuff, like a lot of the duties, and he cleans a lot, he cooks, he watches the kids, he does work stuff with me. So normally he would be right alongside me, cleaning up, resetting our home for the next day, but for the sake of this video I'm just gonna do it, but normally he would be here cleaning up with me. So the trash had a leak. That's a rare thing, but of course on the night that I'm filming and need to get things kind of done fast, there was a leak on the bottom of the trash can. While I was in there, I found a little wad of gum that probably a 3-year-old had thrown in there.
If only I had listened for a while, I would have told you I miss your smile. I thought of you as a friend who can't let go, but when you left I could feel it grow, like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you know. I see the door you closed is open wide, and a better version of me inside. Let me in, let me stay there for a while. I feel it now when I see that smile, like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you know. Some things change, are lost and found, or gone forever, but this is what you are to me.
I keep my diffusers going pretty much all day long. So I'm going to fill up the diffuser for the night, and I'm just putting in some fall essential oils because I'm hooked on them. Now that it's officially fall, now I don't feel guilty at all about diffusing fall oils. So I'm doing cinnamon bark Davana, which smells like apples, and Stress Away, which smells kind of like Fruity Pebbles to me. It's got lime and vanilla in it. So now my diffuser's going. My house smells so good, and that just makes me kind of happy when I'm cleaning because my house smells clean too. I also had some sourdough starter going to make a loaf, like a fresh loaf of sourdough sandwich bread. It turns out perfect every single time. I can link the recipe for you guys in the description. Making sourdough or baking sourdough is one of my joys in life. It seems kind of silly maybe, but it makes me really happy. So I don't do it very often, and usually my sourdough starter is in the fridge for months at a time. But every once in a while I get this, like, I don't know, urge to pull it out and bake a couple loaves, and then I'll put it back in the fridge for another time. But it does make me really happy. I like working with my hands out in the garden or in the kitchen. In an ideal, perfect world, I would run the dishwasher every night, unload it first thing in the morning, but I don't live in a perfect world. And I get busy and forget to unload the dishwasher all the time. So I'm unloading the dishwasher tonight before I load it back up with all the dishes that are in the sink.
We drove to New Jersey. Your eyes seemed a bit worried. You said it was nothing, but I knew you get buried. The sorrow of us, the sorrow of us. How did we end up here? We used to laugh so hard. When did we stop loving, babe? When did it all go too far? We don't listen when we talk. We fight fire with fire. It's like we don't know how to talk without the flames getting higher. You hear when I hear me, yeah, nothing else in between, yeah. Try to connect without making a scene, but we don't listen when we talk. We don't listen when we talk. I know you have your reasons to yell at me tonight, baby. Can we see this as a lesson? Then maybe we should open up. The sorrow of us, the sorrow of us. How did we end up here? We used to laugh so hard. When did we stop loving, babe? When did it all go too far? We don't listen when we talk. We
Earlier today, I had ran the garbage disposal and I remember it sounding kind of like something was stuck in there, but it wasn't like obvious, if that makes sense. So anyways, when I was doing the dishes tonight, I remembered and I stuck my hand in here. Does anybody else get so creeped out by sticking their hand in a garbage disposal? There's the unknown in there. Who knows what's disgusting in there, but also blades. Like, the whole thing is just horrible. But I did it. I had to be brave, and sure enough, I found a whole bunch of paper towels that Oakley, my almost 3-year-old, had stuck in there. So I'm glad I got that out, but definitely gave me the heebie-jeebies. There's nothing worse than having a completely clean kitchen with a dirty sink, so it takes me no time at all just to scrub it out really quick. And then for fun, I got out my Rubbermaid power scrubber to do like this little section right here that's really hard to get with a sponge. This is one of my favorite tools ever. If you don't have one, they're $20, so affordable. I'll link this one, but I use this all the time. I mean, it does do a fantastic job, but it's also really fun and satisfying.
Cause you always pick me up and let me down. We're spinning around, losing our minds. Damned if we do, damned if we don't, damned if we give in what we want. And I always pick you up and let you down. We're spinning around, losing our minds. Damned if we do, damned if we don't, damned if we give in what we want, to what we want, to what we want.
So now that the kids are in school, they're around a lot of other kids, and I know that it's inevitable that my kids are going to get sick and bring it home and share it with their siblings. So I want to get ahead of that and just make sure that we're eating as healthy as possible, my kids included, as much as they will, and then also just staying on top of our supplements. So I'm making sure that we're taking all the things that we should be taking that maybe we're not getting enough of in our diet, and then also just a lot of like immune supporting elderberry and things like that. So that's what all of that was sitting on the counter. Was I was organizing all of my supplements and making sure that I had what I needed so that we can try and stay as well as possible. Of course, my bottle of seed pro and prebiotics are stashed there as well because, like I said earlier, the key to staying well is gut health, and so a probiotic is a really great way to help support that area.
I hope it means that you'll come home to me once you travel the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're far away and yet so close. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the noise. I can feel you. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your destination. You're gone now, but you're coming back. You know that. You know.
I do not mop the floors every night. I mentioned this in my last video. I think that mopping is one of the things that I dislike most about cleaning, and my husband usually mops the floors for us, but we still don't mop every night. But we do vacuum pretty frequently, and I mean, we even vacuum during the day sometimes, because our older kids, they drop crumbs or little pieces of toys, or I don't know, just little stuff. And my baby, he's 8 months old, and like I said earlier, he's crawling everywhere, and everything he comes across, it can be the tiniest thing that nobody else would notice. I guess because he's so low to the ground, he sees it immediately, and instantly he'll pop it in his mouth. And so I'm constantly freaking out that he's gonna find something and eat it that I don't know about, and I feel like I'm always just getting stuff out of his mouth. So the best thing that I have found is just to vacuum as often as we can and try and keep him safe.
I was feeling lost, but you're the one who can make it go away. All you have to do is look at me. Sometimes I can't breathe, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. When I try but don't succeed, yeah, it feels like you're the one who saves me, the one who saves me.
I'm trying my best to hold on. It's not easy, but I'm feeling stronger with you. And the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you, there was no one who understood.
Sometimes I can't see, but it feels like you're the one who saves me. When I try.
The last thing that I do for my nighttime cleaning routine is get the load of dried clothes out of the dryer and fold them. I am pretty good about staying on top of doing one load a day. I'm sure you've heard the saying, a load a day keeps the mountain away, and I have found this to be true for myself. So I do like to do at least one load a day, and I usually forget about it until night. And so, I mean, it doesn't take me very long at all to fold just one load of laundry. This was actually two because I had some kitchen towels that I needed to fold as well. But yeah, it doesn't take me very long at all just to fold one load of laundry a day. So I usually do that at night right before I take my shower and kind of get ready for bed. So that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for hanging out, for, like I said earlier, clicking on this video and being here. It means so much to me. I love hanging out with you. I also just appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate every like, every comment, every share, every view. All of it means so much to me. So I just wanted to say thank you and let you know that you are noticed and you're appreciated. I hope you guys all have a fantastic week. If you need anything, please let me know. If you're not subscribed yet, I would love for you guys to consider doing that and being a part of our YouTube family. And then, yeah, if you need me for anything, you can follow me over on Instagram at Allie_Gooch and message me there. But I love you guys. And don't forget to check out Seed. I'll have a link in the description box below for you guys to get 15% off of your first month supply of Seed's Daily Symbiotic, and use the code SimplyAllie15 at checkout to get that 15% off. All right, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
There was no one who understood. Sometimes I